Hello ladies and gentle friends, welcome to Simon Tools. I thought I'm gonna have another good day before Christmas. Today is the 23rd and I have a call. It's a Holden Rodeo 2008 have misfire. So in the morning I went and replaced the tire for my van. I'm using one pair of tires. So I put the brand new tires on and I thought I have a relaxing day, and if not I have to go and rescue him. So the Holden Rodeo misfire. So I go and grab 6 ignition coil and 6 brand new spark plugs, because this is working car as well. They never been replaced spark plugs or ignition coil or service, and maybe head gaskets failure. So I buy this one as well just in case. And now I go and grab some tools and then ready for bookies. I have no breakfast at all in the morning, so this is my breakfast. See the car there is one of the bricklayer. So I reverse the car and come and get the key. First thing, get the key, start it up and see how it's like, and you will notice and you will find out what's wrong. Okay, we need the keys. Try to start it up, put on neutral first, right, and try to start and see how it's like. Yep, it sounds like one engine dead. So we have to take it up and find out which one. Or the best way, we replace 6 of them, because it's a working car. It's working really hard, and by the time it's faulty, so we have to get all 6 of them out and replace it. So lucky this one, the ignition coil look like this. It's outside here, so easy to replace. So the ignition coil for this one is 2008, and I thought that was all the same. It's not my fault. It's they didn't give me the car, but I think this one 2008, but actually 2005. So I will try to pull a single one of them out, and I find out this one is the faulty one. See, no nothing. So one engine dead. So when they call you something, see, you see the engine shaking. Work. Shaking. Work. Shaking. Work. Shaking. Work. So this motor is the 3.5 liter 2005. The easy to replace ignition coil than the 2008. So I only need one to replace. I need to go and get order 6 spark plugs and 1 ignition coil and put on. Are you better? Right, ignition coil for this one, and this one is extremely expensive, guys. 2005 ignition coil is expensive more than the 2008. So I replaced the spark plugs as well. So get the right one, okay? New spark plugs, new ignition coil in this one. So one more to go on this side. Okay. I have to use my brake bar to save my energy for the hot. It's very hot today. Look at me, it's wet everywhere. So hot. But anyway, finish this last one and then I'll be happy. So the spark plugs was super old, and it's the worst one. The worst one is the number 3, number 6 here. See this one? See all this? Super terrible. So lucky I will now get a new ignition coil and get another 6 brand new spark plugs. So I will write. So the engine will run misfire and rough. The spark plugs were no good, and 1 ignition coil were dead. So it lost a lot of power. So it's not gonna give you enough power for you to drive. So that's why it's shaking. Now another side to go. It's getting hotter and hotter. It's a little bit windy, lucky, otherwise super hot. Oh. Before I have a Christmas, how come I work so hard like this? Oh. Oh. Get all this on out. So the other side done. I can't wait to get this one out and replace. Just 2 more to go. They'll be happy. See the sweat on my eyes, see the water falling down. Very hot. Moment of truth, we're gonna start it up. So we replace all the 6 brand new spark plugs and 1 ignition coil down here. Like this morning we go down earlier, we start up the engine and we pull one by one out, and we see this one misfire. And here is the history of the 6 spark plugs. Okay, this is the first one, alright, but this one, it had a lot of oil go into the rocker cover, so it's all wet. And the misfire one is this one. See, have a lot of oil inside, but it's misfire. It's because this one is dead. And these 2, 3, they're all very dirty spark plugs. So by the look, so the first number 6 is a misfire for sure, because they this one, and all this one look like the fuel are terrible too. So look out for the fuel. Okay. So now, moment of truth. We're gonna start it up, see how it's like. Where's the key? Okay, it's no shaking at all. It's looking good. Look like he got some power there. So we go in, put my tools away, and we go in and put in the gear, see how the car responds. But so far, as you see, the car running smooth. So make sure the car is 100% okay before you let them know it's job done. Okay? So don't rush, a little bit hot, but patient. Okay, all this a little bit hot, but be patient. Okay, all this chuck in the bin later. All done. Now we put this one down. Okay, we put in the gear, reverse up and down, and you can tell the car go or not. Okay, so at least you can see the engine lights is off before the engine light were on. Oh, this boy got a long leg, I got a short leg, can't reach my clutch. Okay, let's see how we go. Just roll down a bit, we don't need to go anywhere too far. So okay, no car at the back. Beautiful. The car is going good now, so it's drivable, no shaking. It's only done 150,000 K, but be honest, they need good service. And I say the petrol had a bit of problem too, so maybe they have some water in the petrol as well. So I check up, pull it up, and I check the oil again for them. If not, it's a little bit heavy. See, it's a little bit heavy, but if the car misfire, it lose a lot of power. No way in the world it can pull up the car, up the hills, down the hills. So I check the oil, engine oil for them. So the engine oil hit on this side. It looks like the engine really good. It go really good now. So I may bring up the idle, here a little bit for them. Okay. Now I check the engine oil. It's not hurt. So the oil low. You see, low. It's right there. So I leave the about 20 seconds later and it tested, because maybe just turn up the engine and it's maybe still there. But this car is super old oil and super old air filter. We need to see 20 seconds later, see the oil going down. So we need a few more seconds, see if the oil go down exactly like where we want. Is right in the dot there. See, right in the dot there. See, it's say full. It's still there. Wait for 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds. So it go down and we can test again. Okay. So we test again. So make sure always full oil on this working car. Okay. So it's alright. It's just about half liter missing, but I filled up more later. Now I gotta top up oil for him and tell them they need to service update later. Need new air filter, new oil filter, and new oil, because the oil in here it looks super old. Just for top up, to do top up the car, so we have to do service soon. So about half liter, 1 liter. Sorry, too lazy to get my funnel. So I top up about 1 liter and then I put the cover back. Too lazy to get my funnel, so just do a bit of cleanup. Wouldn't worry. Too hot to go to the car and grab my funnel. Sorry guys. Oh good. Now I adjustment the idle up a little bit. So remove that one. So I can move this one up. It's okay. I bring up a little bit, so make the engine run not rough at all. So I can turn it on. So you see it's nice and quieter, it's not shaking when we first start up. And we go inside the car. See here the idle pin. See the lifters in the oil. We need a good oil. And we top up for them. Okay, so that's 800. You can go like 900 if you want. You bring up to 900. See? Release that one, turn this one in. 900. You get 900. It's beautiful. 850. So we better get 900 because it's now still cold. When it's hot, it's maybe drop down more. So bring it up slowly until you sit in the car. You feel the car. Good. See? I don't have it. So 900 now. I'm happy. I tied them up and done. My job is complete. So now you can test again. Pull out, shaking. Pull out, shaking. Pull out, shaking. See? Okay. Test again. Test again on this one, number 3. Sorry, number 6. Shaking, yes. Shaking, yes. Shaking, yes. That means 6 cylinders are working now. Oh good, now it's time to pick up. I'm very happy now. Put everything down and wind up the windows. Put everything down, wind up the windows, and return the key for the customer. Oh good. See, it's 900 there. So that's the best. Okay. Okay, done. Close the door. I can close here, hold it there, and close the door. Done. Okay guys, it's very hot day and it's sweaty day and it's very hard work. Thank you for watching Simon Tools, and I hope you enjoy and understand a little bit what I'm doing. Now it's time to pack up and go home. Oh god. In the car, have a coffee laps and cool it up and go home. Bloody hot, man. That's how we can say we live in Australia. It's gonna be hot. Hot. Hot, hot, not hot. Oh. Mm.